in which it is vulnerable, but the cow in the field
Good morning.
thinking about its insurance policy.
It's a little bit later in the morning. It's 3:27 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym. My favorite destination spot. You notice my open house signs are in the back seat. They're all in the trunk. I'm going to set those up once I'm done working out at the gym. If you guys want to come visit me today, I'll go ahead and tell you 4944 West Magdalene, Laveen, Arizona. My daughter woke up this morning and she said, "Daddy." And I thought she wanted some more juice because she typically just says, "Hey, I want some juice." But she had not been feeling sick, so she has this stomach virus. She has this stomach virus that is causing her to run a fever. And I was tending to her, and then her mom got up, and we were trying to get her situated, and nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. And the gym wasn't important. I knew I'd get there. I trusted myself that I'd still get there, that I wasn't going to let this throw me off. So I knew I'd get there. And all I was concerned is to make sure that she was okay. She was going to be all right. And it's funny because we tend to not let the rest of the world stop when something important needs to happen or when something important needs to take place. And that goes for even in work or in school or whatever it is that we're endeavoring to be the best at. We will put all these other tasks ahead of it and then constantly find ourselves behind the 8 ball because we never completed the one thing that actually could make a difference. I remember one of the first audiobooks, well, it wasn't one of the first, but I remember listening. It was Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, or it was Acres of Diamond by Cromwell. And I remember the parable being the little girl walked in to see her dad. And her dad says something. She says to her dad, "I want to play." Dad says, "Well, I'm busy." She says, "Okay." Walks back in a second later, the little girl cuts her arm. The dad makes time. See, it just depends on the level of importance that you put in your own mind that actually creates the space. So if the important level is high enough, then you'll give it its time. But you shouldn't always be forced into a corner, and it shouldn't always be a hurt thing for a change to take place. And yeah, I'm running a little bit late. But late on what? Ask yourself, what are you running late on? What are you running behind on? What is it that you're rushing to? Because if you really sit down and analyze it, you might find out that you're not necessarily rushing into anything. You're just rushing in general with no purpose or intent. And the value of what it is that you're rushing into is probably higher than it should be. I always love, I think it was one of my coaches that said, you gotta put those thoughts on trial. And I've said this before. You gotta put those actions on trial. I've sat in a courtroom before. I know what it means when somebody says you gotta put it on trial, meaning you have to bring charges against it. You have to find it guilty. And I'm pretty sure some of the things that you do in your day-to-day in your life that you feel are urgent, we could probably put them on trial right now and convict them of being not urgent, not important, not need to do right now, not the utmost important thing. You know, not the utmost, most important thing that needs to be done. But what I noticed about people is they're very secretive. See, I'm secretive. I don't think I'm secretive anymore, but I'm secretive. You become secretive when you don't want to expose what it is that you're doing because you don't want anybody to call you out on it. So you're very vague in your responses and in your answers. You know? Start putting some of the things in your life on trial. I guarantee you'll find them guilty of not being important. I guarantee you'll find them guilty of not being worthy of worry. I guarantee. Put them on trial. Watch and see.